Addison's gotten sick again. I mean, she's definitely got this new cold, even though I swear she never got over the old cold. At like 3 in the morning, I've heard her crying, and I go in her room, and she just yells, "No, no, no, get out of here, get out of here." Not the greatest way to start a day that's supposed to just be a daddy-daughter day. I can't forget the purple backpack. It contains change of clothes, an extra pull-up, some snacks. It's basically, if we forget the purple backpack and something bad happens, I'm in a lot of trouble. She had the day off from school, I was gonna take the day off from work, and we were gonna go hang out. She woke me up though, and it had turned around. She apologized for being kind of jerky to me at 3 in the morning. This should go fine now. I've done this before. It's actually been a couple years though. Not a couple years, it's been like a year. We used to have a couple play dates on our own, but it's been a while since we've had one. I love the Supergirl headband, buddy.
Where's the Supergirl? On the side.
We're gonna go kill some time at the park because Navy Pier in the museum is actually closed right now. Somehow I managed to get her stuck in here. I don't know how to, it won't. There we go. There we go. Did you get scared? Nah. Good stop at the park. Now it is time to head to Navy Pier because it's gonna be open when we show up. When we started at Navy Pier, there wasn't much of a crowd.
Existence is love.
But Addison kept saying, like, one more thing, let's do one more thing. And then it was time for lunch. Is there a line? We got here too late. The food court before it even hit DMK was just packed with people. There's people everywhere. A lot of people took the holiday off, clearly, and headed to Navy Pier. Do you think we got here too late?
What?
Do you think we got here too late? We got a seat. So we lucked out, right? An interesting thing I realized about DMK, going to DMK today, one of the founders of DMK is a guy named David Morton, and David Morton is the son of the founder of Morton Steakhouses. If you read the history of the Morton Steakhouse and of DMK, I feel like there's like a lineage there that's really interesting. Morton Steakhouse, I believe, was created in 1978 in the basement of a Chicago high-rise, and it was so simple. It was just steaks and giant potatoes. Then it just started taking off, and eventually they sold it to, I think, something called the Quantum Group, and after that it turned into a chain of like 70 Mortons. So if you go to Morton's today, it's interesting. I actually like going to Morton's today, but I think it's probably a shell of what it used to be before maybe it was sold. What I think you recognize from the history of reading about Morton's was their focus on just simplicity, just a simple menu, simple, really great ingredients, and that's it, and that's all it really takes. You see that when you go eat at a place like In-N-Out Burger, a menu that is super simple, just a few things on the menu, basics, and they get the basics so right. You see his son doing this at DMK. When you go to DMK, the menu isn't very complicated. You can't choose a temperature of meat. There's even something on the menu that says something like no substitutions, and I think there's something to that about spending a lot of time on simple choices. Don't think you have to offer people the kitchen sink and spend a ton of time on customizations. I think you are in for a world of hurt if the business you are creating is dependent on letting people customize everything, giving people a ton of settings. People they think they want choice, right? People go and they buy television sets that have a ton of functionality. They buy remotes and universal remotes because they think like, oh my god, this thing can do 1,000 different things. What happens when they get home? They realize it's too complicated to work. They don't enjoy the purchase. What they really wanted was something simple.
You're trying to stand up.
What happens when she tries to stand up?
Okay.
I feel like that baby
Beat the
hits her head a lot.
Shut.